Hello, Aquarius, welcome back. Today we are doing a reading for March 28th until April 3rd, 2021. This will be for your sun, moon, or rising signs in Aquarius should you cross watch. And this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for you. That's absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. Thank you so much to those of you who have already subscribed, liked, and shared content from the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. And if today's reading does resonate for you, please do leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you have down below. It's always so nice to hear from you. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Okay. Overall energy for your reading, Aquarius, is the Seven of Cups. Doing some evaluating of our options right now, taking some serious stock of how we are feeling and where our feelings sit in relation to the things that we need to get done every day. It's interesting, in the recent past here for you, there seems to be a very large energy of like flurry of ideas and thoughts and just a lot of kind of mental movement going on for you here. I do get the sense that you were going through a period perhaps of being really emotionally distracted, a little bit detached from what's happening around you in your present energy spheres, and focusing on the past, focusing on things that are outside of your control, okay? Now, that being said, something has happened, some bit of information has made its way to you that's pulled you out of that dreamland, that living in the past sort of energy, and has made you refocus your thinking. And that's really powerful, and I think it's going to be a catalyst for some changes coming up for you here, Aquarius, because now in this recent past energy, we're moving from distraction, living in past energies, focusing on things outside of our control, to now getting more disciplined and starting to put some work in for ourselves and on ourselves. And the present energies for you this reading, we have the Moon, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords coming up here. A secret going to be revealed here, and I think a very big one. This is the entire central focus of the present energy for you in this timeline. So you came to this first realization in the recent past of needing to pull yourself out of the past, needing to pull yourself out of that distracted energy and start to apply yourself. But this is all very internal. This is all very for you. It's not outside stimulus coming in. These are your own personal recognitions and your own work being put back in as a result. Coming into the present energy here, external forces coming in at play. Somebody bringing you a piece of information that is going to rock the boat for you a little bit here. It's going to shed some light on something and evidently surface some emotions that we're now going to have to deal with. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a negative thing. I think this is going to be about your perception as we move into the future energies, Aquarius. It looks like you're going to have a decision that you need to make here. And bringing with that, we have a King of Swords and the Temperance card coming in. It seems to me somebody has been waiting on you to decide something here. Somebody who's in a bit of an authority position, maybe a parent figure, maybe a boss who's superior at work, something like that, but somebody who is in a position of power and kind of imposing an open-ended decision for you to come in. Now, maybe this is going to be an offer of some kind coming forward for you. That's what's being revealed, and now we're waiting for you to make a decision. We'll learn more as we clarify here. I'll start with clarifying the Seven of Cups and your overall energy, Aquarius. Ooh, Five of Emotions and Four of Inspiration just came flying out and flipped over on the table here. and the Four of Emotions. No surprise with two of these cards coming up based on what else we've been dealing with here. Again, we're talking about living in the past and things that are outside of our control. And in this case, all of the feelings we are trying to balance about a sense of security at home, about a sense of being able to relax, of being able to enjoy our space, being able to feel comfortable and confident about the future that we are creating here. That is tethered for you with a lot of heavy emotions and is keeping you from living in present moment, which is really defining a lot of what's going on here for you, Aquarius. Because you're not able to be focused on the present, you're not able to make any changes that will propel you into the future. Now, let's take a look in the recent past, maybe just at this Eight of Pentacles, okay? What do we got? Knight of Voices, Two of Voices, and the Four of Voices. A lot of fours coming up here, okay? So theme of stability for you this reading, Aquarius. And again, we're having a lot of repetitive themes here. A decision that needs to be made, or making that decision to start to put the work in for yourself. Maybe you've been doing a lot of writing, journaling, audio journaling, if you just like speak into a dictation of some kind. And I think that is bringing you some inner peace. I feel like it was very challenging for you to make a choice to be working on yourself, to try to forcibly pull yourself out of this mindset that you've been kind of stuck in. And it is making you feel better, but that's been within your control. And I think once we have things come in now that are outside of your control, it's going to become a little bit more challenging for you because there's not that sense of having your hands on it. Let's take a look in the present. We didn't ask for anything yet. In the present energy, let's look at this Moon card here. Just cards shooting out left and right today. Queen of Inspiration, the Priestess, and the Star. So we've got a lot of Pisces energy going on here for you, Aquarius, but also you showing up here as the Star. This is your card in the deck. Now, this to me says that there's going to be a revelation that is about you. So it may come from an external source, but it is going to make you recognize something in yourself that you are not presently recognizing. And with this Queen of Wands energy coming up for you here as well, I think this is something that is going to help boost your confidence, Aquarius. This is going to help make you feel a little bit more secure. This is going to help you start to anchor in to the present here. It's going to allow you to really get focused again, because there's definitely an energy as we transition through this of gaining more focus. We were definitely out of focus in this recent past time. Very distracted energy. Now, let's look in the future here at this Two of Swords. It's come up twice now. Decisions, decisions. Six of Voices, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Emotions. Yeah, so much card repetition for you in this reading, Aquarius. Decisions right now about where you want to go next. You may be somebody who is toying with the idea of doing some upgrading in your training, upgrading in your education, upgrading in your skill set, but maybe aren't quite sure where you want to improve or what courses you might want to take, or if you actually want to do it or go back to school. There's energy here, obviously, around institution, around tradition, and yeah, evaluating choices, which is the theme of the entire reading for you here. I do want to, let's clarify also this King of Swords card. I wasn't going to. The Magician, the Devil, and the Knight of Materials. I laid them all down. Whoa, Ellen. Okay. The Magician, the Devil, the Knight of Materials. You may be feeling like somebody else is getting to make this choice for you. which is interesting because everything here feels very, I want to say self-serving, but self-focused. And it's like we get into the future energies here, Aquarius, and it feels as if you know what you're capable of, you know what you have to contribute, but you think that the choice to go back to school, to take a course, to learn something new, whatever that might look like for you, to give yourself a better position to move forward with your future, move forward perhaps with your career, your sense of having that sort of like financial security, lies in somebody else's hands. There isn't a recognition here, Aquarius, that it is in your hands. And I think that maybe this may be part of what we start to recognize in ourselves, that we are the one who gets to make that choice, that we have that power. We are not waiting for somebody else to come in and say, okay, Aquarius, here's what you should do. We get to choose what we think is the best for us. We'll take one last message here for you. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Death card. Who you were in the past, however accomplished that person may have been, whatever success you may have been holding on to in your past, is not who you are always going to be. It's not who we are maybe when we walk through the gate to the next part of our life. And I think there is energy here of really clinging on to the past, clinging on to ways in which we disappointed ourselves, let ourselves down, gave our power away to other people. And Aquarius, for you, harnessing again that power for yourself is recognizing who I was is not who I will always be, and learning who you are right now and what that person can do to propel you into the future. I really hope this is helpful for you. If it was, please subscribe, and we'll see you next week.